Welcome back to another video of part 5. I know that like the boat wouldn't have been able, part 4. I know that the boat wouldn't have been able to get here, but it's not Minecraft or crap. You can't make it. It's not like GTA. This ain't no game that you can drive boats or cars. Okay, we're starting it. So Blue and her friend Toast came here, and they have been wandering for a while, looking for food. Blue feels weird about this area. Then they find some food. They're eating. They are really hungry. One carcass doesn't last a lifetime. They were probably on that boat for 3 years, so now Blue is 9, I think. Wait, yeah, 9, and this is her first day here. Blue is looking for more people. She's found a person. Ah, crap, a camera angle. They are communicating. They know they can trust each other because they're both raptors. And they're twins. They're long-lost twins. And then Toast feels sad and runs away, crying with tears. Then Blue looks around. Blue asks, "What is your name?" The other dinosaur says Salty. Blue is fine. She said, "Let's go."
The other dinosaur said, "I'm afraid of the sun because I haven't seen it in so long."
What?
No. Then the other dinosaur says, "I've been here for so long. I've been in this building. I haven't seen normal sun so long."
The Salty says that I've been in this building for so long that I haven't seen sun.
Just said that. You don't have to repeat that.
No, dude, they can't hear you. So Blue says, "Come out. You're gonna need food."
Okay.
The other raptor says okay. Blue eats, Salty eats, I think.
No.
Into the area wondering, what is this?
Salty looks around wondering, what is it?
It's an alpha of another pack.
They smell something.
Run.
Blue and the other alpha are battling it out to see who will be able to be the leader. And neither one of them has hit a shot. They both really suck at it. And Blue pounces it. And then Blue has backup.
Then I get scratched in the face and thrown to the wall. Then I fell on the ground. Seriously, then the other dinosaur was seriously hurt.
A Salty seriously injured. Blue ain't that injured, so Salty grabs onto Blue's tail and then she pulls him to a different area, which is safer, to the food. Now Blue is bleeding. This ain't her first blood fest. She jumps to a higher area to look for leaves. Then she puts leaves on her body to stop the blood. She learned that from her many times of getting hurt. She learned that the blood coming out of you ain't good. But then Blue somehow just pounced up. R1. Then Blue suddenly realizes the genie. After this long episode, I don't know, 2, I'm not sure, she's surprised. She roars at it, says she asking why is it here.
I have here to tell you that the great danger is very...
The genie said, I'm here to tell you that the great danger is very close. Then Blue touches the genie and then says, are you the great danger?
Repeat.
What?
You will say it again, please?
Touches the genie and says, are you the great danger?
I am not the great danger.
I'm not the great danger, says the
I don't trust you.
pterodactyl. I don't trust you, Salty says. But Blue has something in the back of their head that has to trust. That genie thing has taken her from death. Yo, what was that? Blue says in fright. Blue shouts, how will we be able to defeat it?
Then everybody runs over to the edge to see if anything's wrong. And then the whole part fell off.
Everybody ran to the edge to see what's gone. And then loads of the parts fell off. Like, that was a part, and like, yeah, and that was a part, but it broke off. Then Blue and Salty run away to get some food. Okay, there's this one person that keeps watching my stream and then leaving. I know that it's one of my friends. Blue jumped over to eat. Hi, for the 2 people that's watching. If you want to know this story better, go watch the part 1 and part 2 and part 3. Okay? That will make it way easier to understand. So Blue pounces over and hurts her leg. Sometimes this happens. Then, oh, hi, Edcat. But then, she sees a whole different problem. Her leg is injured, but that will change to death if she doesn't do this right. She hides in a bush because she's injured. It will stop the bleeding. It's eating. I think that was its meal. Blue and Salty run out of there, but Blue can't go that fast. So Blue tries to go as fast as she can. But her leg is slowing her down.
Follow me.
Salty says, follow me.
This food right here, if we stay behind the tree, we'll be fine.
Makes her be able to walk, but she can't run. She can still pounce, it's just it hurts. Ah, crap. I was gonna do that same exact thing. Then Blue suddenly realizes that that creature over there is the great danger. She asks Salty if we should fight.
No.
Salty says no. The creature's too big, too powerful. But then the creature sees us. Then I go in. Then Blue goes in for the legs. Then pounces away because she knows that it's not going to be that good. But for some reason, Blue laid eggs. So now she has to protect the eggs. Salty has to help just because what else would they do? She feels threatened, pouncing, and then jumping.
Get back in there, protect your eggs, I got them.
And then Blue goes over here, rips a chunk out of this meat, and keeps on putting it into the empty spot. She wants to do that, so there is, like, she wants them to be fed because sometimes she has to go. Blue says quietly, "Oh, God." And no one understood that. Even the narrator didn't.
A new dinosaur. Area.
A new dinosaur came. Blue is wondering, have we seen this before? Because she's lived a really long life and painful life. Especially because she just hurt her leg again. Like, she broke her leg. She's been through a lot, okay? Give this dino some credit. Then suddenly, all the eggs are gone. Blue looks around, running around, questioning what happened to the eggs. She knew that she shouldn't have left. She looks around in fear. She thinks the new big dino took it. So, she calls over Salty and says to attack the big dinosaur.
Let the ankle, just go for the ankles.
The dinosaur was confused, running around in circles trying to swat the dinosaur away.
But
Then
these aren't no flies, so it's harder than she expected. Her ankles are now bleeding. We leave her alone just because with her ankles bleeding like that, she's not gonna make it. Unless she knows the leaf trick. But then, her eggs are back.
She grabs a lot of leaves with medicine on them and puts them on the bleeding. It immediately stops.
She puts leaves on her legs to make it so it stops. Somehow the Spinosaurus knows that trick. Blue is furious because she should be having a meal. And then she charges in full speed. Then she gets stepped on. And then having to...
Runs off, confused.
Vespino runs off, confused and scared. Blue wonders why it didn't just end her then and there. Because it was one small creature against a gigantic creature.
Then Salty starts biting Vespino's ankles.
Salty starts biting Vespino's ankles. Blue knows that she shouldn't be out here.
Vespino whacks Salty to the wall.
And then Blue bites a big chunk of her tail. She bit a big chunk of Spino's tail off. Blue goes for the cutoff. Bites the spine. I mean, whatever is on top of him. Then keeps on biting the feet. Blue and Salty thinks it.
It doesn't had enough. It swats them away with his direct tail. Spino has enough way with.
Now Blue is seriously injured.
Blue and Salty are separated. Then they just randomly find each other. And get nervous because they don't know if they're friendly. But then they remember.
Blue needs to go back to her eggs. She doesn't have, she has too much eggs. She can't stay with them, so every couple of seconds she needs to split up, unless a different dinosaur comes and will not take her eggs. Then Blue asks for Salty to go on these eggs because they're probably, those eggs are probably warm.
The egg thief is back for more.
The egg thief is back for more. We didn't know that there was an egg thief because the eggs came back. Blue came to get some meat. Blue left to get some meat and said, Salty, stay there. We'll give you your break in a teensy bit. Blue is still injured from that last fight with Vespino. Then Blue's back and sends Salty out. The egg thief knows that Blue is injured because the egg thief watched the whole time. But Blue can still fight back.
Get back here!
Salty roars in fear of the eggs. Then Blue grabs. Then Blue grabs the tail.
Or is the pain still holding under?
Blue tries to run, but she is still injured.
Yeah, it only took one egg, and that was
the rotten one. So she'll get surprised with a nice treat. Unless she likes her eggs rotten.
It was hatching, even though it was raw.
All of the eggs started hatching. Then we nuzzled them and then gave them some meat.
Inside the egg instantly. Then
Wait, the egg stealer ate the dino that hatched out of that egg? Dang, that's just dumb. Then Blue with her mini pack comes, she sets the mini pack over here with the biggest one, the size of her ankles. Two of them guarding the rest because they feel power.
Wait.
Then
Molly,
Blue
no,
sees it.
Me and Molly goes face to face.
Okay. And Blue is still watching.
We have to go face to face. Come with me.
Blue's watching just for backup. Blue thinks that they are communicating, but
DXD is nervous. Want to speak or move.
then Blue grabs one of her legs with her claw.
It starts to freak out and moves.
No, and then Salty grabs the other so she can't move.
Start trying to escape.
Ah, crap, I can't angle it. I can't angle it. Okay, there we go. And then, Blue says, okay, Blue says to give us the egg back.
Raptor gets up and runs off and gets the egg and brings it.
Because that was her favorite egg because it was so small. No, it wasn't broken. Blue has the egg in her hand. She puts it right next to her brothers and sisters and waits for it to hatch.
Salty comes in and says, "Let me take care of it."
No, it's right here with the rest because they all hatched.
No.
Oh,
no.
okay, I'll put it right there. The Oviraptor felt sad and then jumped off, and then, drowned.
It's hatching!
Then Blue comes because that was her favorite egg.
It hatched!
Then it was so adorable that Blue just went like this in incitement and roaring. It's about the size of one of her biggest toes.
The
But
get the babies and run!
Okay, then Blue grabs all of baby raptors and then runs off with them to make sure that the Dilo doesn't steal them. Just because the Dilo isn't the best at climbing, she grabbed the eggs and pounced on the building and set them down. And then she found some leaves, put it over them, and tell them to wait here. And then Blue, no, Blue and the Dilo went face to face because all of them went face to face in a triangle. And then
then Salty and the Dilo start communicating.
Same with Blue. Then we roared to bite it. The Dilo is bleeding, so we leave it alone. And then we have to go back to the dinosaurs. And some of them are hiding right in that little space.
Hang on, I'm gonna be a baby. Where should I be?
I don't really care.
Be in Acro.
The babies don't have yet, so.
Yeah, just make it be like she's gonna be a baby. Like 2 years later, and now she's gonna be one of our babies, and the rest ran away.
Like us, the baby doesn't look like us.
This is the one that Blue was really happy with. The rest ran away to find mates themselves. Blue is proud. To be continued. Hope you guys enjoyed that episode. Episode 5 is coming out in a little bit.